Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KASSAA Senior Boys Soccer Championships. Good order, working, and is plentifully charged. We are excited at Richardson Stadium. Today's game will feature the KSS Bears and Holy Cross. It's not. It's not. They're old. So we get set for kickoff here. We'll see that KSS will take the right side of the field and Holy Cross will take the left side of the field. They were doing a coin toss earlier, so we'll see who gets opening possession here and who gets to kick it off. Anyway, it should be an exciting game. Earlier today, the game that you couldn't see because of our technical difficulties there was the senior girls game, and that one ended 3-1 in favor of LaSalle, who defeated Frontenac there to win their trophy, and I'm sure they're quite proud of that. And you know, if any of y'all are looking back on it, we apologize once again that you didn't get to see it. KSS kicks it off and they send it way out of bounds. We'll see Holy Cross with possession of it on the wing on their own side. They're trying to bring it up the field there. That pass doesn't quite make it by the KSS defender, and KSS will send it back to their end to reset. Nice header, back-to-back headers from both teams. Holy Cross will play it down and look to drive in, but some good pressure there on the wing by KSS. Drops it back to the wing. Holy Cross trying to make some moves, but KSS has some strong offensive pressure here, and they're putting on quite the spectacle. And in terms of trying to make Holy Cross turn the ball over, Holy Cross sends that one deep. And the KSS goalie able to easily scoop that one up and rolls it over to a teammate nearby. KSS will look to make some nice passing plays up the field. See, Holy Cross will be able to steal possession, but KSS gets it back. KSS looking to slow it down and set up a controlled play here. Sending it down deep into the corner. Will a KSS player be able to maintain possession of it? Yes, he will. We'll see what he opts to do here. All the way down in the corner. Manages to pass it off to a teammate. And that one's kicked out of bounds by KSS. It'll be Holy Cross possession. Oh, we'll see Holy Cross inbound it from their friendly corner. That'll bounce one off another Holy Cross player, off a KSS player, and then out of bounds. So see Holy Cross inbound it once more. And he sends that one into the wing. KSS able to get possession of it. Sends that one high and wide. And that one's not able to reach the target effectively. KSS will get to inbound it, though, as it did bounce off a Holy Cross player. KSS looking to play a slow and controlled game here. KSS player. see Vincent inbound it. Now it's finding its way into the corner, and that one sent out of bounds by Holy Cross. And KSS inbounds it. Trying to pass it up the wing, but cannot find someone. Holy Cross able to steal that one, and they're looking dangerous here. Driving in towards the corner now. Able to be stolen by KSS. KSS tries to send it up, but that one's blocked by Holy Cross and deflected back. Or KSS manages to gain possession again before immediately turning it over back to Holy Cross. Holy Cross down closer to the center field there. Making passes up. Still around center field. Holy Cross trying to slow it down and control it. Some nice top pass plays. One-touch passes there, but that one does not find the mark, and that one goes out of bounds and will be KSS possession. Inbounded, and KSS able to come up with it off the scrum. That one also goes out of bounds there. A lot of out of bouncing, and we see a quick throw in there from Holy Cross as they look to take advantage of. Oh, and the play is blown dead. Just had some head-on-head contact there. As two players went to go head the ball. An unfortunate collision there. You never want to see those because those ones hurt. That one's sent deep, and we'll see Holy Cross recover that. They try and send it all the way down the field, and that pass is successful. I'm going to try and send it into the box, but no one's there to receive. Intelligent play there by the KSS defender, who will opt to send it out of bounds instead of potentially having a giveaway straight by the net. Smart play there by Marty Loken. Holy Cross looking for that cross. You know, they have it in their name, and it's something they're going to look for here in tonight's game. You know, cross is one of the best ways to score in soccer. Let's see them take their time in inbounding it. That one sent in. Tried to drop it back to the corner so they can attempt that cross, but the play is whistled down. And I will see KSS with possession of it now. And we'll see what offensive capabilities they can bring to the table here as they'll get a chance to counterattack. Let's see, Isako with it. Looking to send it far as he goes for a windup here. That one sent across the ground, and Holy Cross able to get control of that one. Being pushed out towards the wing and stolen by KSS. KSS looking good here as he tries to outspeed his man. He's getting quite crazy out there as we hear a lot of calls from a lot of different players. You gotta make some smart decisions. Make sure you don't make bad passes here with multiple people calling your name, calling for a pass. You gotta look around and you gotta find who's the best option to pass to. KSS sends it into the corner there. Well, Holy Cross might be able to out hustle him there, but no, the KSS offenseman does get there. Tries to send it over, but it deflects. Some very fast running from both teams there. I thought the Holy Cross player was just going to out hustle the KSS player, but the KSS player had some excellent ability there to stay controlled, stay calm, and steal that ball. Almost got a really good chance there, but a good defensive play from Holy Cross shut that one down. Now we'll see Holy Cross with possession of the ball in their own box. Sends that one to the friendly corner there. Tries to send that one down. And they're calling for a handball. The players were, but nothing said by the officials. And that shot misses the net wide. Holy Cross coach telling their players to be sure. And what that means essentially is they're just telling them, make sure you really consider your options. Think about what you want to do. Don't just make guesses. Be sure of what play you're going to make. So the more time you take to think, the more time you have an opportunity to make a mistake when you get rushed. Oh, and a great defensive play there by Holy Cross to keep KSS out of the box. Holy Cross trying to strip KSS of the ball, but they can't. KSS with some strong offensive play here, cycling that ball around. KSS looking to slow down and control it. Finds a man to send it to. Trying to get it into the box there, but Holy Cross defending that really well. They might have to take a longer range shot, but they do manage to break into the box. And a big save. And 2 big saves from the Holy Cross goalie. Wow. I don't think Robbie McWilliam was able to get full control of that ball, as it looked like that was all but in with that shot. But somehow that one just popped up and the goalie was able to dive over and get that one too. What a save there by the Holy Cross goalie. Holy Cross with a new burst of energy after that one. We'll see them come out flying here, and we'll see if they can transcend the play back the other way. Always rely on goaltenders in any sport with them. They're always your last line of defense, and they give your team so much energy when they make big saves like that. Now let's see KSS send it back up. We'll see KSS player manages to get around the Holy Cross defender, driving in towards the net. Here he goes into the box. Sends it over. That one blocked by Holy Cross, but KSS able to get possession of it once more. Tries to send it over, but caught expertly by the goaltender. We'll see Pranjol with some effective play there for KSS. He's really been one of the leads on his team. He's been playing fast. He's been playing hard. Well, Evan, I think we've seen some pretty balanced play so far. I do think KSS has an offensive advantage here, but I do think Holy Cross is playing some really solid defense. So how do you expect this game to go?
I mean, it's tough to say, Josh. I mean, there's 40-minute halves, so only 10 minutes into the first half, so I think both of these teams have done a good job of just sort of taking these first 10 minutes as a feeling out period, studying the other team, seeing what they can get away with. So I think things should tighten up and remain a close game, but we'll look to see if one of the teams can break away here later in the game.
Indeed, I do think it does take time. You know what? You want to judge your opposition, right? You want to kind of get a feel for how they play, what their strategies are, and then you want to try and the coach will probably drop some plans there and try and figure out what works best in order to counteract what they're doing. We're seeing KSS with some good fast play here. They like to opt for some long shots there. They like to just dump it way down into the corner and have their players outrun the Holy Cross defenders to the ball there in the corner, and then they look to set up a cross play or even try and drive it in towards the net, depending on how much space and time they're given. That one lands in center field, and we'll see KSS get possession of it. And Holy Cross player slips. And we'll see if KSS will be able to take advantage of that. Looks like it will be KSS possession over down there in the left corner to the right of Holy Cross's goalie. On our stream's left. Couple headers from KSS and Holy Cross players, but Holy Cross able to get possession of the ball before being knocked off of it by KSS. A little scramble for the ball there, and KSS able to get possession of it. They send it back down to their end and look to reset. Nice play there, drops the defender. And once again, we'll see that clear down to the corner. See Pranjol with it, and once again, try to set up a play here. Play is blown dead, and KSS will get possession off of that. There's a penalty on the play. Holy Cross goaltender manages to nab that one in the far right corner. He'll boot it way down the field. Will it be able to make it to the Holy Cross player? I think it will. Will he be able to get possession of it is another story. A couple players go down there, but it will be Holy Cross possession. Now, we haven't seen KSS on defense much this half, so I'll be curious to see how they play defense this deep in their own end. Coach telling them to stay calm and composed down there. You can't disagree with what he's saying. It's one of the biggest factors, wouldn't you say, Evan?
Yeah, for sure. To touch on your point about not seeing them play much defense, I think that's a good thing. If they're able to control the pace of play and always maintain possession and control of the ball, that's definitely a good thing for KSS. That they're going to want to continue. They don't want to be defending.
Exactly. And in games like these, nerves are everything. You want to calm them down. You don't want to let them get to you because you want to stay poised, and the more poised you are, the more focused you are. The more focused you are, the better you play. Let's see, Holy Cross send it back to center field. And a nice one-touch pass in the air by Holy Cross. No. Oh, Holy Cross player slips over the ball, and that one's going back the other way. Here comes KSS. Holy Cross player who slipped is looking to get back into the play, and he makes effective defense there as forces the player to drop it back to center field. And there will be another turnover. Holy Cross driving in up the wing. Taking the time with it. Sending it over. Oh, that one just not able to be controlled by the Holy Cross player and unable to be kept in. So KSS will get possession of it. Almost able to send that one into the box there from the wing. And the ref giving a little word to the coaches, something about substitutions coming on illegally.
Yes, I believe a lot of the players were standing and it's unsure whether or not they're actually in play, so just ask the subs to take a seat.
KSS able to take possession of that. Ooh, nice deflection there from Holy Cross, and they're able to make a turnover there. See them make some dribbling there on the wing, and they keep passing back and forth. We'll see if they'll be able to drive it in towards the net more. KSS playing some very solid box-out defense. Holy Cross really not able to get it any further than that wing there. They've just been held to the outside the entire time. Holy Cross with possession of it on their side of the field, just bringing over the center line now. Sent over back to that wing. And it's approaching the corner. And they try and send it over. That one's headed by the KSS player. And we'll see. KSS pass it up there to Pranjul. Pranjul, very effective on offense so far for KSS. A very fast player. KSS sends it to the far wing. Looking for options here. Driving in now. Using speed to drive towards there. And tries to make a nice move, but is blocked. And the play is blown dead. And there'll be a penalty on the play. Possession will go to KSS. We'll see a penalty kick here. And it's over the net. It clears the wall, but it also clears the net, and that penalty kick is no good. You want to try and get the one on net, right? You want to try and get all your shots on net there, because you can't afford to miss in big games like these. You know, both teams have played really solid defense here, so you really want to capitalize on any chance